Hi folks, right, I came out here to set up, but I'm so excited I'm going to have to do this video. Right, this is a bowl gouge, okay? This is what I would normally use to hollow that urn, right? Now, there's a problem with these gouges when you're going deep. What happens is when you're hollowing here, the chisel keeps wanting to do that there, okay? It's wanting to keep pulling, the forces of the wood are pulling this down all the time, so it's trying to pull it up. So you end up with your hand over the top of it, this up under your arm, and you're leaning on the chisel, keeping it down. But the problem with that is then, if you go lean too hard and do that, you could pull the work out of the lathe. It can also get pulled out of the lathe going that way because you've no control anymore. So this is extremely tiring if you're doing any sort of big work. You know, for a small bowl it's not, but for big stuff it's very tiring because you're constantly leaning on this chisel, trying to keep it under control. Wait till you see what I've got to show you. Oh, this tool. I've been using this tool for about 5 minutes, and it has transformed my whole attitude towards wood turning and big work. It's just unbelievable. I'm just going to move you here, just move the tripod and all. That's the easiest thing to do. Right. I'll just turn that round there so you can see it. Right. This tool here is the Simon Hope hollowing arm. Articulated hollowing arm. There are 3 sections to it, okay? And what that does is it controls this pulling down business, so you haven't to worry about that. All you have to do is set the tool in the tool rest on center, and you do that there. And that's you hollowing. A baby could do it. It is just incredible. Now this is not cheap. This is about, I think you're in around 300 quid for this here, plus another 100 for 2 chisels, or maybe 100 for 8 chisel. I think I spent about 500 quid getting this thing 5 years ago, and it sat on the floor in a box for 3 years, on the floor for the last 2 years, because I wasn't fit to use it. I wasn't enthusiastic about it, but I thought I'm going to get this thing out and see what happens. So I'm going to turn this on now and let you see it actually working, because it is just incredible. Oh, I'm really excited about this, you know. I'll just move you around here, pull this here around here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here too. I'll just keep talking and make it a bit more interesting, you know. Right, I'll just go there. Alright, so I'm going to put my shield on because it's just good practice to wear a shield, just in case something goes wrong. So bring her back, lay it on, up to speed, and then just start on center. Now, I'm not too sure about this wee bit here in the middle. I haven't got that bit sorted yet. I'm kind of playing with that. I think I'm about a quarter of a millimetre too low. But rather too low than too high. But it's working perfectly here. That is a little 6mm carbide cutter. And if you don't like that angle, you can just bring this thing round. It's completely articulated. And come in from the other side as well, so you can get in underneath where you're working. Isn't that unbelievable? I am so excited. I went into Rosemary there and I said to Rosemary, this thing is going to basically transform my wood turning, because I've serious back issues, and one of the problems is doing big bowls. This here, I'm just standing here like I'm just fingertip, and there's no pressure on me whatsoever, and I'm going slow there just for demo purposes. But look, wee finger. Isn't that just unbelievable? Now there's another tool here I have. I bought this at the same time. and it's for getting underneath the. Now that thing there, you can turn that wee head around there. Oops, it's gone off screen now. You can turn this wee head around and put whatever angle you want. But I have another tool here. That's a more traditional scraper. I'll be very careful because these things are awful sharp, you know. Thought I'd cut myself. So there's the other tool there. And it's a more traditional scraper. And you put it in, it goes in that way there, and you just work away and then just scrape away with that, and you just turn that round until you get the bevel, or you get a cutting edge, and just keep sharpening it when you need it. But that's it. I'll use that one later on probably to get underneath it in here, you know. But I am just so happy with this. This is brilliant. See, I didn't get this far in any other urns that I tried, because the other ones I did, whenever I got them kind of half shaped like this here, whenever I was getting them into this sort of shape, that's when I was finding the big holes and the rot and big hard knots, and it was just a disaster. But this thing here, and is that there? That's really smooth in there compared to even outside. That is as smooth as can be. You could finish 120 sandpaper, bring that down. So I'm just delighted with that. So this is going to really speed things up as well. There you go. Simon Hope hollowing system. Folks, I'm not getting anything for this. I'm just a very happy customer. Simon Hope tools are absolutely first class, and they're not super expensive, but they're very high quality. So, okay, this is about 300 quid for this thing, but you're getting high quality, you're getting fantastic thrust bearings and everything in it. There's nothing loose or hanging about. But isn't that great? I'm really, as you might imagine, I am really excited about this. So, what do I do now? I can open that there up. Oh, look at that there, I'm too close. Oh, that's even worse. Sorry for scaring you there. So that's me now, folks. I'm going to spend a bit more time at this now and get down here, but not going to do a whole lot and make myself tired. But this is fantastic. It really is fantastic. Now, I had to phone my friend Stephen and tell him to get his out of the box as well. He bought one about the same time as me, and his is still in the box as well. But when he sees this here, he'll be over here tomorrow probably looking at this when he finds out about it. It is just incredible. And you know what else? I wouldn't mind somebody else coming in here and saying to me, let me have a wee go at that, because it's so safe and secure. I wouldn't worry about them doing damage up there. It's really good. Now, I wouldn't let somebody who knows nothing about wood turning do it, but any other wood turner, let them have a go. It's absolutely fantastic. You'll be seeing a whole lot more of this too, I can tell you in my videos. Brilliant. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really happy, you know. Oh, that's great. Okay.